Hey everyone, it's me here, Chidima. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I want to do a simple pinky kind of makeup look. As you can see, I have done my brows offline. I have a detailed video on how I do my eyebrows. You can check it if you're interested. So for prepping my eyelids, I'm starting with my concealer. On my right hand side, no, I'm going to use my brush, and on the left hand side I will use my finger to blend in the concealer. So after that, I'll go in with my eyeshadow, my setting powder. After the setting powder, to set everything, make sure that there is no crease or there are no creases on my lid, then and also to make my eyes pop out and be ready for eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow, I'm using this palette for everything I'm going to do on my eyes. I'm first of all going to start with this white shimmery eyeshadow. Like you can see, it is well pigmented. I'm going to apply it on the inner corners of my eyes to open my eyes more. Then the next thing, I'll go in with this light pink shimmery. All the eyeshadow I'm using for my lid are all shimmery. This is the color, it is pigmented, and I'm using my smallest finger, and I clean it off once I apply a particular color before I go into the next color. So I apply this light pink next to my white eyeshadow. The next one is I'm applying this deep pink next to the light pink, using my finger as well. So this tutorial is about affordable makeup look with little products and brushes. Okay, then I'll go in with this deep purple to the outer corners of my lid. So once I apply these eyeshadow colors on my lid using my fingers, I'll go in with my middle finger to swipe across the eyeshadows, especially concentrating more on the edges. This will make the eyeshadows to blend without having any harsh lines. So after that, the next thing I'll go is to go in with my transition shade from the same palette I used for the eyeshadow. So I'm going in with this light brown shade as my transition shade. I'm starting on my inner corners, outer corners of my eyes to my inner corners, close to my in between my lid and my brow bones. It will serve as a transition shade. I'm using this blending brush. So after that, I'll go in with my face makeup. So before then, I have already sorry guys, I repeat the same thing I did on my eyelid, on my waterlines. All the colors I use, I have repeated them on my waterline. Then I'll go in with the light brown I use as my transition shade to blend everything out before I go in with my face makeup. Then after that, I'll go in with my black charcoal pencil from Zaron to line my tight line and my water lines. I'm not going to apply any eyeliner. This will serve like an eyeliner, kind of make my eyes to open up more. I will make sure I smudge it. I'm not going further than my tight line. Then after this, I'll go in with my foundation. I mixed two foundation to get this color. I wanted my foundation to be a little bit lighter. So I first apply my foundation using the foundation brush or concealer brush to distribute the foundation across my face. Then I'll go in with my damp beauty sponge to blend the foundation. So I have done my face prep off camera. I mean the moisturizer and the face primer before applying my foundation, which I did off camera. Then after blending my foundation in, as you can see, I'm using the dabbing method to blend the foundation throughout my face, making sure that everything is smooth. The next thing I'll go in is with I'll go in with my concealer, a concealer that is a shade or two shades lighter than me. I'll go in with I'll use the concealer to highlight my under eye and the bridge of my nose. After that, I will blend it with my damp beauty sponge, which I used to apply my foundation earlier. So after blending the concealer, I will go in with my setting powder to set the highlighted areas. That's the areas on my under eyes and the bridge of my nose, which I use the concealer. I'm not using a baking method to set the concealer. I will just use my damp and this beauty sponge to press in the setting powder like I'm showing. Make sure I press it in. I'm not using too much product. I'm pressing it in so that there won't be any creasing or caking under my eyes. Then I'll use the same setting powder on the bridge of my nose. So going in with this palette, the Zaron Face Definition palette, I'll go in with the lightest shade from the palette to dust off the excess setting powder under my eyes. After that, I'll go in with, using this chisel brush, I'll go in with the darker shade to contour the cheek, my cheekbone, and to make my face more vibrant. Okay, I'll use it to chisel out my cheekbones and also apply it around my forehead and my jawline. Then whatever that is left on the brush, I will use it on the sides of my nose. Then the next thing is to set my entire face before I apply any other thing, so that everything I have applied so far will sink into my skin. So after that, I'll go in with my mascara. As I'm not using false lashes, you can go ahead if you want to apply your false lashes, but I'll stop at mascara. Okay, so after the mascara, I will use the same contour palette from Zaron and the highlighter from the palette to highlight the highest. Okay, sorry, before then, the same foundation eyeshadow palette I use the pink shade from that palette as a blush on the apple of my cheek. I apply the foundation, then I'll go in with the same contour palette, the highlighter from the same contour palette from Zaron to highlight my brow bones, the highest point of my cheek and the bridge of my nose. After which I'll go in and apply a little on my inner tear dots to make my eyes open more. Then after that, I'll go in with the same pencil I use for my brow. I'll use it as my lip liner to line my lips. Then I apply my pink lipstick and set my face. So guys, thank you so much for watching to this moment. If you watched to this moment, I'm very, very grateful. And for those who subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful. And if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please, I'm begging you, hit the subscribe button. Okay, I'm so grateful. I'm glad to see you and to be with you till this moment. So guys, like, share, comment what you think in the comment section, and I hope and pray to see you all in my next video. So after the eyes and the lips, I'll go in with the brown lip gloss to line my lips, to apply it on the corners of my outer corners of my lips, then the final look. So this is the final look. Thank you very, very much for watching to this moment. I'm very grateful, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.